Very good afternoon, South Africa. Baie goeiemôre, middag, South Africa. It's been a hell of a journey. As of the banner this morning, just a quick live, which we will obviously post and save on our platform. A very important announcement, breaking news, as I promised. Soos ek beloof het, an update on our current situation as of the big drive yesterday. First and foremostly, to everybody, a very good afternoon. Baie goeiemiddag. Molweni Mzansi, our people of South Africa. Awe, hoe gaan met julle? And yes, it's the day after. And normally after such a day where until even 2 o'clock this morning, we were still working. And I want to say a very big congratulations to everybody. To every single person in the UIM team, to every person in our provinces, to everybody at head office, led by Jacques, Jesse last night, Sher, everyone, Cindy, Brett, and especially Brett, again for the national coordination of IEC. To the people on the ground, Classy, Chris Jonk, Stephen, everybody, you know, when you get into naming names, there's just not a possibility. To Christian, to our people on the ground, Johan, to Jay, to Jackie, to every single person, our KwaZulu Natal team, Ray and the guys, just from us, Natasha in Port Elizabeth, our great team in Mossel Bay and Gardens, Cherise and everybody. I'm going to miss a couple out, but to you, our most unbelievable thanks. Aan almal wat daar buite was. Wat gisteraand in Durban nog steeds 11 uur in die IEC kantore gestaan het om te registreer. Baie dankie. At the end of the day, it was like a waiting as a dad the birth of your first child. Exciting, scary, full of anticipation, all kol op die maag, all those kinds of stuff, because factually, South Africa, the UIM party is 20 days old. And after a assessment we had this morning here at UIM head office, it was like the dust, and we're trying to settle the dust. Ons is moeg, we are tired, but we are blessed. We are absolutely blessed by God and by you. The funding we received, the monies that are there, the payments that we could make wholeheartedly was yourself as the UIM. So, glory to God and thank you to you. South Africa, once again, a milestone. A promise made and a promise delivered. I'll say that again. 'n belofte gemaak en 'n belofte gehou. Daar is niks belangriker in politiek in hierdie land meer oor as die waarheid nie. 'n belofte wat gemaak word. Net soos ons voorvaders in die Afrikaanse kultuur gelofte dag gehou het op 16 Desember. And we call it the day of reconciliation now. It's easy to build a political party with you. It's not easy, but it makes it easier when you deal with people that just keep their word. That don't waffle and lie. Want 'n lieg moet jy onthou. Die waarheid. Partymal maak hy seer. Maar die waarheid is die waarheid. Ek onthou 'n groot toespraak van 'n man wat eendag gesê het, meneer die voorsitter, hy sê die ding met 'n liegbek is hy kan met hierdie pad oploop en vir mense lieg, maar hy kan nie met dieselfde pad terugkom nie. Want iemand gaan sê, liegback, wat maak jy hier? The thing with a liar is that a man can walk up a road and lie to people, but he cannot come back with the same road, because someone will say, liar, what are you doing here? So when we speak here, we will speak the truth even if it hurts us. But you're not going to get a lie from the UIM. As long as I sit here, the culture will be straight talk, hard talk, no lie, and keep your promises to the nation. And that's all that we will have. Indeed, Lavelle, the truth shall set us free. Now, what's the truth? The UIM, you and us, went yesterday into battle. We decided that yesterday will be the day that this party that's 20 days old will contest with its soldiers. Ons soldate, which is our councilors, we will go in. And no matter the odds, no matter the travesties, no matter the incompetence of certain officials, the light will shine. I made a commitment with my team, with our CEO, with our Deputy Chair Fatima. We made a commitment that this small party will put in a minimum of 200 ward councillors. That we will not accept the fact that we cannot put in 200 warriors that will fight for the UIM in truth in our councils. That's what we said. We wanted the funding, the support to put them in so that light can start shining in places of definite dark in the municipalities that have lost our respect, mismanaged our money, and supply zero services. We also said that we would like to cover at least a bare minimum of 8 municipalities, that we would like to go into the metros. Yes, we would like to do all of them. Maar ons kan nie. Ons moet op die front beklei waar ons kan. A good commander does not open areas that he can't defend or attack. That's a good skill. So, South Africa, we promised you 200 councillors in 8 metros. We promised it. And last night at 9 o'clock, cut off IEC, our guys were in the queue. Our women were in the queue. They did not surrender. In actual fact, they fought that they could finish their applications. In some of it, we failed. We failed because the IEC in certain towns and cities shut their offices at 7. So in other words, our guys came to the door and the physical IEC office was shut. We asked them to take pictures, videos, and their time so that today our CEO can write and object. So yes, there are a couple outstanding. We are objecting, and we will push through the objection so that we can make it clear that the UIM still needs to have qualification in certain areas. We now also hear that there might be a postponement granted to the election date, and if so, we now hear from the IEC the possibility that what happened last night will be rerun to give us an opportunity to get in more of our people on the lists. This is good news. Dit is goeie nuus. So luckily from us, even if they stopped us, and might I say in certain places were fighting with us, because they were incompetent, and we got on the phone, and Jacques and Jesse and Brett, everybody got on the phone, and we hit them with justice. And we got it right. We really got it right. So South Africa, because of you, because of the Almighty's guideline, I can announce today, at this time, our results, some of them still pending, of what we achieved on your behalf as a new 20-day-year-old party. And this is you. Ward councillors, nationally, target initially 178. Ward councillor target as of the 1st of the month, 200. Ward councillors planned for yesterday for IEC registration, 200. Ward councillors achieved nationally, 231. 31 over target. We exceeded our target of national listing in 20 days by 31 over 200. So 231 ward councillors nationally registered at IEC. PR list, this is the secondary voting list for party in areas. Limit that was put by the executive, 200. Factual entry last night registered and acknowledged by IEC, 245. 45 councillors nationally exceeding our 200 limit. So to everybody here, to every person in the trench, to everyone that fought yesterday, from me, from you, great. Well done. Baie geluk. Absoluut fantasties. We exceeded our promises. We entered, registered, and paid all of these councillor fees. So that today we can tell you, today we have 231 ward councillors that will contest the elections, and that is unbelievable. Now, remember the total amount of municipalities, which include municipal plus metros, that we wanted to get in was 8. We wanted at least 8 areas to contest. Now you will know metros are the larger, huge municipal districts. They are the Cape Towns, the Durbans, the Bloemfonteins, Mangaung, Pretoria, Tshwane. Those are the big ones. And when the IEC and the people delayed and delayed, we said that we cannot not attack the metros. And that the smaller municipalities, if they need, unfortunately, to be sacrificed because of this unbelievable tactic, that we will go for it. But we put a limit on 8. And again, we exceeded 8. Again, after last night, we did better than what we promised you and what we promised ourselves. And here is the listing today of the areas currently that is now without review, and we are waiting to hear if that reviews will be granted for a second round of registration, which we believe the IEC might grant, which means we can increase then the smaller entities and grow the smaller municipal regions. And I will announce them not in particular order. The United Independent Movement will contest with its 231 ward councillors nationally the following municipal and metro areas. 1. Cape Town Metropolitan Municipality. 2. Ekurhuleni. 3. KwaZulu-Natal eThekwini, Durban. 4. Tshwane or Pretoria Municipality Metro. 5. Mpumalanga. 6. Mangaung, Bloemfontein. 7. Buffalo City Metro or East London. 8. George in Eden District. 9. Mossel Bay. 10. Port Elizabeth, Gqeberha, Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. 12. Johannesburg Metro. And 13. Northwest, pending registration and acceptance. So South Africa, 13 municipal districts and metro areas achieved. Achieved with candidates, achieved with payment, and achieved with registration. This is where we are. So if you look at Cape Town, metro. Ekurhuleni is a metro. Durban, eThekwini, metro. Tshwane, metro. Bloemfontein, metro. Buffalo City, metro. Nelson Mandela Bay, a metro. And Johannesburg, metro, which makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 metros in South Africa that we are contesting in our first year of elections. Now we know there are hundreds and hundreds of disappointments on the smaller municipal areas. We know some of them was closed. So Witbank and those areas, when we arrived last night at those IEC offices, they were actually shut. I want to give you good news. Our office, our CEO today, is busy objecting and sending our letters of objection and appeal so that those can be re-evaluated and those lists can be entered. On all of the areas currently, there are still areas, I will say that again, there are certain province areas like Limpopo, like North West, where we are waiting final confirmation, and we are still waiting for extra area confirmations in towns and districts that are not listed. I'm giving you the fact. I am not including the ones that we are still contesting. On appeal or on discussion, there are smaller municipal areas that we are objecting against because the either fund recognition wasn't given, invoices wasn't sent in time before cutoff, or in actual fact, our representatives came to the district office and they were shut before the prior time of 9 o'clock. 4 of them were shut at 7, which is, according to IEC regulation, illegal. But what I want to do today is to give glory to God, give glory to yourself, and thank you that we did what we did here. Success. And that's important. So now we will start working on ensuring that the council lists, that the lists are actually now finalized on our executive. Jacques and his team will now address that very soon. As you all know, we are also preparing currently now for a tour in the next 3 weeks that will take us to Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, KZN, and probably end up again in the Free State. Jacques will obviously be able to inform you of the details. But just again, a recap, 231 official ward councillors registered nationally. PR vote 245 areas in wards: Cape Town, Ekurhuleni, Durban KZN, Tshwane Pretoria, Mpumalanga, Mangaung, Buffalo City, East London, George, Mossel Bay, Port Elizabeth, Gqeberha, Johannesburg, and Northwest. Those are the current factual battle lines that we have drawn. I want to thank everybody. Moenie oor my worry nie. Ek lyk maar net moeg, dis die vlees. Maar die gees is sterk. The flesh might be tired, but the spirit is probably on the highest that I have been in a very long time. So to everybody, thank you very much. We are without a doubt going to ensure that we give you another update as the ones that we have objected and the ones that we need to enter to go for it. But don't worry, light is coming. Don't forget the official announcement on Friday regarding a very interesting matter on Friday at 12 o'clock regarding Cape Town Metro, and my announcement of something that is very important just for the city of Cape Town. For the rest of the day, may God bless you. Remember, South Africa first. But our faith, our God, our leadership within faith, always number one. And that's what brought us to where we are right now. If you've got any questions, info@uimsa.org. We have a WhatsApp number here that we will post. We are going to next week discuss the fundraising regarding our national tour and the possibility that we are going to have a launch of the party officially. But I'm going to leave that up to Sher Kruger, who is our national coordinator of events and our CEO. South Africa, UIM is yours. UIM is personal. Dis 'n persoonlike ding. The change of our country, absolutely important, absolutely vital that we make UIM number one. And finally, I hear this morning in Cape Town, a friend called me and said that they were having a political discussion on Cape Talk radio, and 4 people phoned in and said, but why are you not talking to a gentleman called Neil de Beer? To those people that called in, that are so vehemently, might I say a little bit aggressively, UIM, thank you. It starts at home. I told you it's not about black and white. It's about, are you fit for the position? Because today, 27 years later, if you are still talking about a black person and a white person taking a position, you are wrong. It means that the project of Mandela failed to create a rainbow nation. It is about South African. We need good leadership in good positions. And therefore, a day like Friday's announcement is important to ensure that leadership is from the front. I'm not going to be a leader that's going to sit in an office. I'm going to be a leader that goes to the rich and the poor and ensures that we get a middle way. I will be a leader that goes with my own bulletproof, like I've been doing for 2 years, to go in there and bring peace. That's the leadership that you require. I made you a promise the day that I get sworn in as president in 2024. For 1 calendar year of my first year of presidency, you won't find me in my office. You will find me on the streets, province to province, and I will go and make sure potholes are done, hospitals are refurbished, and municipal mayors are in work by 6 in the morning. I know that's shocking, hey? To find a mayor that's at the office at 6, or a councillor that clocks in at work, or a parliamentarian that before dusk and dawn works. Under this leadership, julle gaan werk. Listen to me, you are going to work and you're going to get tired and no doubt very heartful of this president. Because before you get to the office, I've had my second cup of moer coffee met 'n bietjie cremora. So councillors, get ready to work. The UIM councillors are going to outwork you, outclass you, out-honor you, and out-truth you. It's time that this country gets back to work. Gaan ons julle agterbekke slaan. You'll just get fired. You're here to serve the people. And that's the kind of mayor. That's the kind of councillor. That's the kind of member of parliament. That's the kind of minister. And that's the kind of president that we require in this country. And we'll bring it to you. God willing. Look after yourself. Great day for ourselves. Ons gaan nou 'n bietjie koffie drink. Spirit weer recharge. And fight on. Well done, Jacques, your team, everybody, Brett, the teams out there, well done. Promise made, promise kept. Daar's hy. Look after yourself, met die Here se seën oor ons wees. May God's richest blessing be over our companies and communities and country. And God bless this Republic of South Africa. Die Here se grootste seën oor hierdie Republiek van Suid-Afrika. Stay safe. See you again.